I'm Dr. Abiola Salami, the founder of the Peak Performer Africa. The Peak Performer Africa is a platform that we've created to drive excellence on the continent, especially in the marketplace. It's an inclusive platform where we serve emerging leaders, women in business and leadership, and senior leaders as well. And the overall goal is for us to advance the greatness of our continent. And we're in Mombasa, Kenya. And one of the things we're doing in Mombasa, Kenya is we are hosting the Peak Performers Mombasa Business Women Summit. It's happening on the 5th of April 2025. That's this Saturday at English Point Hotel in Mombasa. And we're looking forward to hosting and welcoming and celebrating and empowering and having such a great time with women in business. So career women, women entrepreneurs, even women in government as well. These are women, high-powered women, who are looking forward to delivering excellence and delivering greatness. We'll be hearing the stories of some of them that will be inspiring other women in the room. I will be sharing insights with women on how to leverage emotional intelligence to drive their performance. So, whether as a woman you are a career professional, emotional intelligence will help you to fast track your growth. Whether you are an entrepreneur, emotional intelligence will help you to solidify the structure of your business, to build sustainable profitability for your business. And if you're a woman in governance, emotional intelligence will help you as well, not just to win election, but to really deliver change. I mean, great change, positive change, and improvement and growth for the community and the society that you lead. So it's a great opportunity for women all over to come around. Now, it's not just women uh, resident in Mombasa. We're looking forward to having women from Mombasa, from Nairobi, from every other city across the country of Kenya to join us to have this great moment together. We'll be sharing insights that will help them to advance their leadership. There will be food, there'll be music. I mean, we'll have such a great time together, on Saturday, this Saturday, the 5th of April, 2025. The venue is English Point. You can just follow us on all our social media platforms at TPP Africa, TPP Africa on Instagram, TPP Africa on LinkedIn, TPP_Africa on X, and then you just send us a DM there, and you'll see how you can be part of the excellent thing, the exciting thing that we've put together, to engage women, to empower women, powerful women, peak performing women, excellent women, in business, so that you can rock your world like the champions that you are.
Okay, is it your first time to hold such an event in Kenya or in Mombasa?
Okay, so this is not the first time we're doing this across the continent, but this is the first time we're doing this in Mombasa and in Kenya. And we know that this will be the first of many, and we're open to collaborations. We have a number of organizations that are collaborating with us, on this. We also have the media people. I mean, thanks to all you gentlemen and ladies of the media helping to put this word out. So we have the media. We're collaborating with organizations in the health sector. We look forward to collaborating with more organizations in financial services, professional services, all around. Because you see, the conversation on inclusion and on empowering and engaging women, it is the responsibility of every one of us. Anyone whether you have a daughter or not, whether you have a sister or not, I can't say whether you have a mother or not because you came through a mother, so every one of us, both men and women, we must all invest and commit to ensuring that women are empowered, women have the opportunity to grow, because in the Peak Performer Africa, we believe that a peak performing woman is a catalyst for socioeconomic development. So if you want socioeconomic growth in Kenya, it is important that both the private sector, the public sector, and everybody, we must invest in truly empowering women. And that's why we are doing this. Now, when we talk about empowerment, it's not about giving women token. It is about really ensuring that women have the opportunities, they have the knowledge, the skills that is required to make them thrive globally. It's ensuring that women have the opportunities to help them to thrive globally. It's also ensuring that women have access to capital to help them to thrive globally. So it's not just about lip service. It's not just about saying it because it is nice to hear. It is about truly investing and committing to growing and empowering women. And we do this in the Peak Performer Africa. We've done it several times in Lagos, Nigeria, in Marrakesh, Morocco. And we thought that now we are here in Eastern Africa because our goal is African wide. We're here in Eastern Africa and we're working, starting with Mombasa, from here to the entire region to empower women, to help women to grow, to help women to be their very best, to live their very best life ever.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Maybe if I may ask you, social media and many others are asking why the girl child? What about the boy child out there?
Why the what? Sorry.
What about the boy child out there?
Sorry, I didn't get.
What about the boy child?
The boy child. Okay, okay, great, great. Okay, so great question. Now, why the girl child? What about the boy child? Now, we run an inclusive platform, like I've said, and it's not a narrow focus on one gender because when you're talking about inclusion, it means everybody has to be part of the conversation. But what we are doing for now is focused on women. We have platform on our platform. We engage emerging leaders that includes young men and young women. We engage women in leadership, which is the focus of this particular program. And we also engage senior leaders, which includes men, and women. So we're not really neglecting anyone. One of everybody must be carried along, male, female, old or young, whether you are black African or you are not a black African, so far you have Africa in your genes that everybody must be carried along. And that is what we are doing with the Peak Perform Africa platform to ensure that we equip people, we empower people, we help them to stretch their leadership capacity. And when we talk about leadership, it's not only people that are in positions that are leaders, even people that have influence, anywhere, whether within your family, you don't necessarily need to be the firstborn. You could be the lastborn, but you have some measure of influence, in your family. That is the beginning of leadership. And it is important that every one of us will learn, we're equipped to lead. When we're equipped to lead, then some of the complaints we have about our continent will not be there again. Corruption will be significantly reduced. All the poverty indices will be significantly reduced, and then we will build a powerful continent that will be our pride. Every one of us our pride, and we'll be making a significant difference, significant contribution all across the globe. That is what we're doing with the Peak Performer Africa. We're driving an inclusive culture of excellence, an inclusive culture of peak performance.
Yeah, really. So I wanted to ask, why have you not come one day to showcase the event you are talking about? Then the second question, we all know about the currency value within Africa is gradually changing. So how are you kept, how are you being stable here in Kenya so that it may not lead to the downfall of your bank or your, what you have done from Kenya?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the second question.
My question is, here in the currency value,
The currency.
currency
Okay.
is
Okay.
gradually changing.
Yes.
So how are you kept here in Kenya so that it may not be affected by the
Yeah, okay. Great question. So the first one on that, this is a women's program, and then how come we don't have one of the ladies here for the press conference? This is an impromptu thing. I'm sure that you all just got the message some minutes ago. We just arranged this, and we need to make it happen. One of the things we believe in the peak performer is that the opportunity of a lifetime must be maximized within the lifetime of that opportunity. So what do I mean by that? There is an impromptu press conference. We need to step up to it and share what our vision is. Yes, it would be great to have all our other partners and the other women here, right? But we needed to maximize this opportunity almost immediately. And let me say this to you. One of the people women will be listening to on Saturday at the program is a powerful lady, Kenyan lady, who retired as a partner in KPMG, who is on the board of one of the biggest banks in this country, who is doing tremendous work in the consulting space. And coming around to listen to her story will inspire a lot of women. Now, whether you are a career professional or you're an entrepreneur, there are insights that this lady will be sharing with us, that will propel every one of us, both men and women who may have the opportunity to listen to this, that will propel them into the future. The second question about currency. Now, as individuals, we may not have control over the stability of the currency. For the most part, it's the government responsibility, and other economic indicators as well. So the question you ask is, what are we doing to ensure that uh, the 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 way the currency is fluctuating doesn't affect our program, is to ensure that we plan ahead, right, which is critical. It is said that when you fail to plan, it means you, I mean, yes, when you But when you fail to plan, it means you are planning to fail. So what we've done is we plan ahead to ensure that no matter what the fluctuation is in the currency, it will not affect us negatively. And this planning thing is critical, especially for us as Africans. Many of us, we believe in we have some superstitious beliefs that doesn't make us plan adequately. So it is important that every one of us that we plan. When we plan adequately, we can reduce the incidences of how currency fluctuation can adversely affect us. Because it's important that we embrace planning. In our personal lives, we plan how we spend our money. In our businesses as well, we plan how we invest our money. So planning is critical. Planning will help to manage it on our own. While we hope that the government and other agencies who are involved in stabilizing the economy, will help us as a continent as well to ensure that we build a powerful currency for our continent.
I'm Victor from Vantage Media. For those women who are going to attend this summit, what are the expectations you guarantee them?
Okay. I'd mentioned earlier that we're hosting a lady, a senior partner who retired, sorry, as a partner in KPMG, and she'll be sharing deep insights from our wealth of experience. Also, I'll be sharing insights on emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is powerful. You can see it's one of my books there. Emotional intelligence is a powerful skill that every woman must learn. It will help them to lead their team effectively. It will help them to grow their wealth, and not just growing the wealth, it will help them to manage their wealth. Making money is one thing, managing money is another thing. The fact that you got to a particular status is not enough. You need to be able to manage that status so that you can pivot to the next level. Those are the insights that some of the insights that women will be getting when they come around. Every woman in attendance as well will have access to my other book called The Peak Performing Woman's Companion, where you will learn how to speak publicly. Public speaking is one of the things that not just women, even men, some men too, are really afraid about. They don't deal with this well. So we have insights that will help women, to speak publicly, that will help them to manage their teams effectively, that will help them to manage themselves effectively as well. Part of the expectation. All work and no play. It doesn't only make Jack a dull boy, it can make Cecilia a dull girl as well. So, so there's entertainment, there's fun, there is food, we'll have such a great time, together. And you know what? This doesn't end with the program because we'll be onboarding all the women in attendance into a network, the Peak Performer Network. And it's an African-wide network. So imagine you are sitting in Mombasa and then you are connecting easily with other women in Lagos, in Marrakesh, in Lusaka, So we'll be onboarding them into that network. And this does not end with the one-day program and the network alone. We're coming back again. Part of what we do on the Peak Performer Africa platform is, yes, to empower, but we also celebrate, we recognize. So meaning that we're coming back based on the success of this year. We're coming back next year for the business summit that will not just be a business summit, it will be a recognition and an empowerment. It will be an awards, and an empowerment. April 2026, that's when it will happen. And so we'll be recognizing women all over Kenya who are doing excellent work in the health services sector, in tech, in media, in financial services, in professional services, in hospitality, just name it. Women that are carrying their weight, that are exemplary women, that with their story, we can inspire more women. With their story, we can inspire more girls. With their story, we can inspire more girls, not just in Kenya, but all over Africa, because this is an African-wide intervention. And we must build our continent, not just our country. We must build our continent to be competitive across the globe. Thank you.
That's fine.
Okay.
Maybe someone can he can she to maybe to do something for a business, like
Okay.
you offer loans.
Okay. No. We don't do credit.
We know
No.
we know that.
Okay. Okay. No, so we don't offer credit facilities,
Yeah.
but as we continue to do this, we're open to collaborations with different agencies, anyone that believes in the vision of empowering women, anyone that believes that a peak performing woman is a catalyst for socio-economic development, we're open and willing to work with them to extend opportunities, more opportunities for women. So whether it's a credit company, whether it's health services, whether it's hospitality, anybody, so far your focus is on helping women grow fast, we're open to working with you. And there was a question about how do you connect with us. We've said that TPP Africa on all social media platforms except X. On X is this TPP_Africa. Our website is it's tppafrica.com. Again, our website is tppafrica.com, and so reach out to us. You can send us a mail on team@tppafrica.com, and we'll share registration details with you on how to be part of this program. If you're a woman and you are watching this, you can't afford to miss this opportunity. Even if you're a man and you are watching this, you can't afford not to tell all the women in your life, all the women around you, your colleagues, your friends, your relatives, all of them. You can't afford not to share this great opportunity with them. It is to make them successful, it's to make them become global, it's to make them become the women that you will be proud of, even as a man. And all the women out there, register to join us. Visit our website, send us an email, team@tppafrica.com. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the good news with all your friends as well, so that we all come together and have fun, learn together, grow together, and power up this continent for greatness.
Are there charges when you come to this to registration?
Sure, there's registration. There's registration. So do I talk about that? Okay, yes. It's a token. Just for your breakfast, just for your breakfast is a token. It's 5,000 Kenyan shillings. I mean, it's happening at English Point. It's a seven-star hotel. Just imagine you're having breakfast, brunch with us here, at that amount. And then you also go with a copy of my book, one copy of my book, The Magic of Emotional Intelligence, or The Peak Performing Woman, whichever one is your choice. All of that at 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Wait, the book alone itself is about 10,000 Kenyan shillings on its own, but because we love women, because we're celebrating women, because we're empowering women, we're making this available to you at that discounted rate. Let's pay for your meal, and then we all come together because we know that you're a peak performing woman and you're a catalyst for socioeconomic development. We want to contribute and transform our continent for greatness.